It's time now for high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
And good Sunday evening, everybody, and welcome to the special edition of State Championship Baseball here from Akron, Ohio. As we have Waynedale coming in the tournament's number one seed. They come in with a record of 29-4 on the year. They're getting ready to take on Graham Local. They come in with a record of 20-10 on the season. We'll go inside the dugout with head coach Lucas Dockery. That's coming your way next here on WKLM.
Koblenz Painting in Holmesville, proud sponsor the Waynedale Golden Bears, is your go-to for top quality spray painting. From commercial interiors and exteriors to residential exteriors and even steel buildings, new and old, they do it all. Family owned for over 30 years, Kevin Koblenz is a third-generation spray painter who takes pride in every brush stroke. For craftsmanship you can trust, call Koblenz Painting at 330-231-3974. That's 330-231-3974. Koblenz Painting, painting with pride, built on tradition.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
At A&J Exhaust and Tire Center in Worcester, you start the summer with savings on Michelin tires. Between May 23rd and June 30th, get up to $80 via reward card or virtual prepaid card after online submission with the purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires totaling $900 or more. Tire purchases totaling $899.99 or less get $60. Stop in at A&J Exhaust and Tire Center in Worcester or call 330-262-3374 for an appointment. See www.michelinman.com/auto/deals-promotions-and-rebates for complete details. Offer expires 6/30/24. Void where prohibited.
Hey, other guys, insurance. You got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. It's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently. Decrease employee turnover and increase your bottom line.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-2 877-979-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville. Inside the Dugout is being brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
And we're going inside the dugout here with Waynedale head coach. This is Lucas Doherty. And, Coach, congratulations. Made it back to another state championship game. This has got to be a great feeling for you and your team and your community.
Yeah, thank you. We're definitely excited to be back. It's been, a fun weekend of baseball when we've been here, multiple days now. And, we're excited to be playing for a championship again.
So recap your season, 33 games in the book. You're 29-4 coming here. That's a lot of baseball, and it comes down to one day. Just kind of talk about your journey going through this season and leading up to this moment right now, because ultimately at the start of the year, this is where you want to be.
Yeah, definitely. We had, early season meetings and stuff like that. This was our ultimate goal. A lot of steps along the way to get there. As you mentioned, a lot of games played. It's one of those things where it is a long season and a fast season kind of all together. But no, I think we've grown a lot throughout the season, played a lot of baseball together, and we still have some younger guys on the team that I think have really grown up throughout the year and stepped up and maybe gotten more comfortable being in situations just throughout the regular season with a pretty tough schedule, league and non-league.
Yeah, when talking about that, when you look at your younger players, your underclassmen, at some point in the year they're not underclassmen anymore. They grow up quickly, and that's an important part of the recipe. When you get into a state tournament run and make a run like this, you need those players to step up and fill those roles.
Definitely. I mean, even if you just look back to one game ago, in that fifth inning there, it was two sophomores that really stepped up, one with the long at bat and a single, and then the other one drove in 2 runs. So, yeah, they definitely don't necessarily seem like underclassmen anymore, and we need them.
And you talk about those kind of moments like that when those kids grow up and not only sees those moments, but that propels them not only for this game but into the future and helps your program stay strong. But when you look at, you've been here now 4 years in a row, does it make a game like that a lot easier as a coach and as players know that you've been in these types of situations before, you've been in close games like that, and you've been here?
Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily say it gets any easier because level of competition, at this stage is always really tough. But I think the ability to slow the game down a little bit more and, maybe have a clear mind and make better decisions and, focus on the task at hand becomes a little bit more manageable, I would say, for the players that have been here and, for our coaching staff to really slow it down, realize it's still just baseball, even though we're, on this stage.
Absolutely. So bringing us to today, right now, this game was supposed to be played yesterday. We battled a lot of rain through this tournament. So you got a break, you got a reprieve. You didn't play yesterday, gives you an extra day of rest. How big was that to your team? And from your perspective as a coach, does that change your approach to this game?
Yeah, I think it was a mix. I know that our players and myself included, we were excited to, we thought we were playing the next day for a state title, so we were amped up and excited to get back on the field the next day. But at the same time, we know we just got to roll with whatever happens. We've got to adjust, and there's definitely some benefits to having an extra day. So I think we were able to, focus in on some things that we felt like we needed to work on and things that we could do to prepare a little bit better for our opponent. But no, we had a good practice yesterday, got rested up a little bit, and excited to go here tonight.
So coming into tonight, you have this team from Graham Local. Their first time here in the state tournament, you're fourth here. So does that give you an advantage coming in here? You want to get out to a fast start, really put the pressure on them early?
Yeah, I mean, no matter who the opponent is or what the game is, we know that the beginning of the game is a big part of it. We want to come out strong. We're the home team, so throw a lot of strikes, make some plays behind our pitcher, and then, when we get up to the plate, like you mentioned, we would like to get some pressure on early for sure and, hopefully cause some havoc, speed things up for them, and hopefully score a run or two to start the game.
Well, Coach, it's a beautiful night for baseball. We're excited to get this one underway. We're going to let you go to get ready for this one. Good luck. We'll hope to see you after here at the state championship.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Lucas Doherty. This is WKLM. You were inside the dugout. More pregame show coming up after this on WKLM.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
Get ready for all your Father's Day gatherings with these great deals at Rody's IGA. They have 2 to 3 ounce frozen lobster tails for $3.98. USDA Choice boneless New York strip steak for $11.98 a pound. 80% lean family pack fresh ground chuck for $3.98 a pound. Lewis Bake Shop hamburger buns for $2.98. 4-pound package of frozen family pack chicken wings for $9.98. Gerber's chicken thighs or drumsticks for $1.69 a pound. And USDA Choice boneless beef brisket for $5.98 a pound. Happy Father's Day at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Park here. Troy Fritz and Bill Pym with you for the broadcast tonight, getting ready for this Division 5 state championship matchup between Waynedale Golden Bears and the Graham local Falcons. Graham comes out of St. Paris, Ohio. They're down in Champaign County. They play out of the Central Buckeye Conference. They're led by head coach Spencer Mitchell. He is in his 4th year at the school. He compiled a record of 61-44 with Graham local making their first appearance here in the state tournament this weekend. For Waynedale on the other side, they come in here with a record of 29-4 on the year out of Apple Creek, Ohio. Obviously in Wayne County, playing out of the Wayne County Athletic League. They're led by head coach Lucas Doherty. He is in his 5th year at Waynedale, and he has compiled an amazing record of 128 wins and 32 losses, making it to the state championship appearance here 4 straight years, where they have won 2 of the last 3 here in Akron, Ohio. Good night for baseball here, as this was a rain delay from last night, so we're about 15 minutes away from getting underway here. When we come back, we'll take a look at your starting lineups, get ready to throw your first pitch here from Akron, Ohio in the Division 5 state championship. That's coming your way next on WKLM.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
As a former Waynedale baseball coach for over 12 years, amassing 5 Wayne County Athletic League titles and 4 regional tournament berths while coaching 4 players who are now in the Wayne County Hall of Fame, including the only 2 area players at that time to compete in the North-South All-Star Game, Tom Capek is proud to be a sponsor of the Waynedale Golden Bears. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC offers practical plans for auto, home, property, commercial, and life insurance, serving Wayne, homes, and the surrounding areas. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC, located at 12955 Emerson Road in Kidron. Call 1-877-857-1975.
One state championship has made its way back to Holmes County as it was Highland defeating Lake Center Christian in a dramatic game earlier in a walk-off hit in the bottom of the 7th inning as they defeated Lake Center by a score of 5-4 to capture their 3rd state straight championship earlier this afternoon from Canal Park. And in the game before this one, Division I, it was a good one. Olin Tangi defeated Springboro by a score of 2-1 to win their first ever state championship. But for this one here, we're about ready for starting lineups, and those starting lineups are brought to you by the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Save yourself time and money with no stamp needed. You can pay your bill online or through our mobile application at Smart Hub, a free service with no fees using your bank account, credit, or debit card. That's the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative in Millersburg. Taking a look at your starting lineups here this afternoon for Graham Local, they'll start out like this. The center fielder will be Owen Powell. He'll lead off. Batting in the second position and doing the catching will be Zach Wieland. At third base and batting number 3 is Holden Dunham. Playing shortstop and batting cleanup will be Adam Levy. In the DH position and playing for the left fielder Carson Rogers, that will be Brayton Reisinger. He'll be in the 5th position. Batting 6th and playing second base is Jack Taylor. Playing first base and batting 7th is Dylan LaFollette. Dylan LaFollette, I'll get that one right. Playing right field and batting 8th is Brody Jenkins. And doing the pitching and batting 9th is Hayden Van Hoos. That is for Graham Local. For Apple Creek Waynedale tonight, they'll start like this. Starting in the leadoff spot and playing second base will be the senior Shane Koblentz. Batting second and doing the catching will be senior Tristan Franks. Playing left field and batting third is sophomore Cameron Miller. Playing shortstop and batting in the cleanup position will be the senior Jordan Miller. Playing 5th and DHing will be Jaden Slayball. He'll be playing for the first baseman Evan Yoder tonight. Batting 6th and playing third base will be the junior Braden Steiner. Playing center field is senior Josh Yoder. He'll be batting in the 7th hole. Batting in the 8th spot is a sophomore pitcher, number 11, Logan Troyer. And batting 9th and playing right field for Waynedale tonight will be the sophomore Hudson Barkman. And those are your starting lineups. They've been brought to you by Wayne Homes Electric Cooperative. Members of the Wayne Homes Electric Cooperatives save money on their monthly bill by reading their own meters. It's quick and it's easy. You can pay your bill and submit your meter reading through our mobile application with no fees. On vacation, no problem. Members can schedule their payment online. That's HolmesLaneElectricCooperative.com. We step aside. Bill Pam and I will wrap this one up for you and get it underway here from Canal Park. That's coming your way next on WKLM.
Waynedale Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Waynedale Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Waynedale Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Koblenz Painting in Holmesville, proud sponsor the Waynedale Golden Bears, is your go-to for top-quality spray painting. From commercial interiors and exteriors to residential exteriors and even steel buildings, new and old, they do it all. Family-owned for over 30 years, Kevin Koblenz is a third-generation spray painter who takes pride in every brush stroke. For craftsmanship you can trust, call Koblenz Painting at 330-231-3974. That's 330-231-3974. Koblenz Painting, painting with pride, built on tradition.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Do you have car troubles? Then A&J Exhaust and Tire Center is where you need to be. They specialize in fast, reliable, and affordable service. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center handles everything from oil changes to engine and brake repairs. Their certified technicians have you covered. With over 20 years of experience, they get your car back on the road hassle-free. For peace of mind, visit A&J Exhaust and Tire Center at 3236 Dover Road in Worcester or call 330-262-3374.
We're about to get underway here. Are you as excited as I am?
51 minutes late, but we're going to go. Yeah, I'm excited for sure.
Well, maybe a little bit impatient, too, by that comment. It's kind of been the name of the game here this year. Things have been a little behind. We've had rain, but ultimately we get some good baseball games, and this should prove to be one of them here tonight. Waynedale, Graham local, this should be a dandy.
Yeah. Waynedale's coming in really as the heavy favorite. Everything's going their way right now. The team they're playing is 20-10, so they've lost 10 games in They put up runs, though, looking at the scores they've had, 18-4, 14-1, 11-10. They put up runs, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they've got the ability to put runs up. They're here for a reason, but they're here for the first time. Waynedale here for the fourth time. You've got to believe that Waynedale has a little bit of advantage just in the nerve factor here, Bill.
Absolutely. Kind of interesting that this Graham local played Lynchburg Clay right after Waynedale played on Friday, but they only got 2 innings in. So they had to come back Saturday and play the remaining 5 innings. Now, the good thing, if you're Graham local, you threw your ace, but he only threw 35 pitches on Friday, which means he can come back today. And Waynedale, obviously, Koblenz was over 100 pitches the other day, so he can't throw. So Graham is throwing their number 1 pitcher against Waynedale's number 2 pitcher. The high school rule, if you're 30 or under, you can pitch the next day. If you're 31 to 50 pitches, then you have to sit out 1 day. And like I say, he threw 35. Their second pitcher yesterday threw 90 pitches, so he obviously wouldn't be able to throw today.
Well, you look at that might be an advantage for Graham until you look at this depth of this Waynedale team. And really, their lead pitcher's a good one, but Logan, you don't drop off much when you get the Logan out here either.
No, you and I saw him in the regional finals, and he looked pretty good for about 5 innings. And that third baseman came in and he threw BB. So the nice thing, if you're Wayne, you got your 2 and your 3 both ready to go.
You're talking about Braden Steiner. He had a great game in that regional final matchup, played some great defense, had a solo home run. Yeah, he came in and pitched relief and just did a great job and propelled Waynedale right into the state semifinals.
Absolutely. You were giving stats. I wrote down, you said Lucas Doherty in his 5th year is 128 and 32. I'm one of those 128, as many coaches in the area are. The thing people forget, this is their 4th straight trip to state, but his first year, they were the number 1 ranked team in the state. When we played him in the Carmichael Classic, we were up on him in the 5th inning, and then they came ahead, scored some runs, and they ended up winning. But most of that year, they were ranked number 1 in the state. So he started, from the get-go as just a powerhouse, 128 and 32.
That is impressive. He's done a fantastic job here getting this Waynedale team to the state tournament 4 years in a row, and that's about time for the first pitch. And that first pitch brought to you tonight by MRV Siding Supply, where they have top-quality products like Provia Siding, decorative siding, windows and doors. Provia manufactures stone and accessories. They're located on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436. And with that, folks, we're ready to get underway here from Canal Park. So stepping into the batter's box for Graham Local, this will be Owen Powell, the senior, who plays center field. There's the first pitch delivered for a strike, and we are underway in the Division 5 state championship here from Canal Park. Glad to have you with us. Troy Fritz and Bill Pym with you tonight, along with Claxon Communications. There's a ground ball hit towards the second baseman. That's going to be fielded. Plenty of time, throw to first base for the first out. As Shane Koblenz fielded that one easy. Score that one 4-3. Out number 1. That's going to bring up Zach Whelan, the catcher.
That was almost an Ephus pitch. It was so slow, and a half swing on it, We should have just laid off and not even swung at all. Easy out if you're Waynedale.
So 1 away here, top of the first. There's the delivery and pitch, called strike.
Another one of those pitches right there. 61 miles an hour. A breaking ball.
Took a little bit off of it. There's the 1-strike pitch. Hit hard towards the third baseman. It's going to be off the glove of Steiner. And so that's going to put Whelan on base. Got a nasty hop on that one over there. Bill went up over his head and just couldn't make the play.
Yeah, it jumped up really on him, and he got a glove on it. I guess you got to score that a hit.
Absolutely.
Graham Local's got to stay in the game early, maybe put some runs on the board in the first couple innings, because if you don't, Waynedale is a buzzsaw. They will take you to town in a hurry.
They've got a runner on here. Logan Troyer checks him. Now delivery plates fouled back. So strike 1.
You'd like to think these are the best hitters Graham's got in their lineup. Here's your 3-hitter, and then your 4-hitter, your shortstop hitting 430 on deck. This 3-hitter's hitting 270.
And there's a look and throw with a first base runner back in time. As Logan Troyer keeping an eye on him. Mixing up his speeds here early. Started these first batters off with some off speed. The ball's 1 strike to count. Troyer checks the runner. Now the pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2.
Keep in mind, on Friday, Waynedale won the game, and then Graham played right after that, so they obviously watched them, but then they played 5 innings yesterday. I'm sure Waynedale was here watching the entire game, scouting, charting pitches. Lucas Doherty is a pitching coach, pretty much a wizard with his pitchers. So when you see him throw those slow breaking balls, there's probably a reason.
Absolutely. My guess is they were scouted. They were a team that liked to jump out to those first pitches.
Yep.
And Troyer's done a good job staying on top of the count here early on with these batters. Throw back over to first base. Respecting that runner over there. Indeed.
Of the 10 players in Graham's lineup, 8 of them are seniors, and then we have 1 junior and 1 sophomore. So they're an experienced crew.
The senior Holden Dunham in the box here. He hits a fly ball. It's going to be towards the pitcher's mound, and Troyer's going to come in and take that one right by the catcher. He lost it for out number 2.
Same exact pitch. He got the first hitter out, same exact swing. Like they were swatting at flies. Half swing. Like I say, they've seen something in their scouting.
Absolutely. They've got him off balance here early. So 2 away. Zach Whelan on first base. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Adam Levy, with the DH Braden rising here on deck here for the Falcons. Top of the first inning, no score. And there's Troyer's delivery strike. He's not thrown a ball yet, Bill.
That's impressive.
Working ahead in the count early. Logan Troyer, the left-hander, works in the stretch. They got the runner between first and second, dead to rights. They got him in a pickle, running back towards first base. Now the throw towards second, working this textbook. And they got him on the tag. Good play there as they got him going back to first. So Waynedale gets that runner in a pickoff between first and second. Adam Levy will come back to the plate there in the top of the second inning for the Falcons. But Waynedale gets out of here, so after a half inning in the books, no score. State championship baseball here on WKLM.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free Shamclap shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their Shamclap shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with Shamclap shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
And we are back here for the bottom of the first inning. Waynedale will get their first crack at the plate. They'll send senior Shane Koblenz to the plate with senior Tristan Franks on deck and sophomore Cam Miller in the hole. Biller replaying that last rundown there on the screen. You want to read that score?
Well, the pitcher threw it to the first baseman, who threw it to the second baseman, who threw it back to the first baseman, who threw it to the second baseman. So we've got that 1-3-4-3-4. Those of you keeping score at home, as Tom Hamilton likes to say.
And I agree with that. I will concur that you are correct, sir. That's what I have on my side, too. Well done.
Koblenz faked. He finally got the ball. He said, enough of this, and he faked a throw. You can almost have that runner stop every time. We used to teach our kids to do that. When you're running, run him hard, put a good fake in, and then he stops, and then you just put the tag on him.
And they did that running back to first base textbook, just like you're supposed to do.
Of course it is. It's Waynedale.
It's Waynedale. So Shane Copeland's hitting .402, takes called strike one for his first look tonight.
Okay, that's 80 miles an hour from the lefty. Like you say, he's their ace. He threw their first game in the state on Friday.
Hayden Van Hoos on the mound for Graham Local. That one missed high and away, so 1-1 the count. Home half of the first here for the Bears. That one swung on, lifted high in the air, coming back our direction, out of play.
Like I say, if you're Graham, you want to keep it close. Don't let Waynedale get an early lead because, like I say, they will bury you. And they'll start running and they'll keep running.
We've talked often about the bats in this lineup. They are potent. There's a wind-up delivery. Took a little bit off of that one. Pulled it foul out of play. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, keep in mind they probably scouted Waynedale before they played on Friday. So, maybe he saw something. He's throwing him 2 slow breaking balls as well.
Went from about 81 down to 62 with that one. That'll keep you off balance.
We've said that's the way. The only way you're going to get Waynedale on is to throw them breaking stuff.
Absolutely.
They'll hit fastballs all day long.
Copeland stands in, takes the pitch, and takes that one off the lead foot. It hits him, so Waynedale's going to get the leadoff runner on a hit batsman. Waynedale on business. That's going to bring up Tristan Franks, the senior catcher, batting .295. Cam Miller on deck.
You can almost bet the farm right here he's going to be bunting.
Smalls ball has been the order of the day here in the state tournaments. It's effective. Waynedale will look to advance this runner as Frank squared, called strike. He pulled back.
If you would Google number 2 hitter and see what comes up, you're going to see this kid's picture. This kid may be the ultimate number 2 hitter, the perfect kid, the perfect spot.
Looks and everything. The area squares around the bunt, puts it down. Beautiful bunt laid down right in front of the plate. Third baseman will pick it up. It's the only play. Throw him out at first after the sacrifice.
His punts are perfect every time.
That was laid down with perfection.
Cameron Miller.
So that's the first out of the inning, but the runner moves up to second base, and Shane Copeland. So that's going to bring up the sophomore left fielder, Cam Miller, with Jordan Miller on deck.
That's Tristan Franks' 13th sacrifice this year. That's a lot.
Doing his job. Laid down a beautiful bunt. So Waynedale in business, they've got a runner in scoring position with Copeland at second base. That one swung on and fouled back out of play for strike one. Well, he wanted that one. Miller, the left fielder for Waynedale. Again, hits .394 on the year, batting third. And there's the pitch. Called strike. So count goes to 0-2. Van Hoos doing a good job working ahead here early on his side as well. There's a wind-up and pitch. Just missed outside. Falcon fans wanted that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cam Miller. Shane Copeland gets a little lead at second. Now the pitch. Took a little bit off. Just missed outside. 2-2.
Getting a lot of help from the Graham local Falcon fans, like you said.
Must be a lot of umpires in that crowd over there. 2-2 the count. Van Hoos will step back off and check the runner. He'll reset.
First baseman's playing in on the cut of the grass. The third baseman's almost on the line. Don't quite figure out why they're doing that.
And there's a called strike 3. They got Cam Miller looking. So Van Hoos gets his first strikeout for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Jordan Miller.
That's going to bring up Jordan Miller now, the shortstop, with the DH Jaden Schlaball on deck. Jordan Miller hits .306 on the year. There's the wind-up and pitch. This is inside. Another breaking ball there. Bill took a little off of it.
65, 55, 65.
Trying to keep these Waynedale batters off balance here at the bottom of the first. He brought the heat to the inside, called strike one.
But that's 79 mile an hour. You can hit 79 mile an hour. They've seen that. It's just so deceptive because he throws that off speed so slow.
And brought that fastball back inside, missed for ball, another 79 mile an hour pitch. Steiner doing a lot of dancing out at second base, making Van Hoos pay attention.
He was taken off there.
Van Hoos happened to look back at the right time and made him think twice about it. There's a pitch called, strike on the inside corner. That's going to make the count 2-2.
Pretty generous on that inside corner call, isn't he?
That one looked a bit inside.
Yeah, I agree.
The 2-2's the count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Foul ball down the third base line. Took a little off of that one again. So count stays at 2-2. Waynedale looking to score here in the first as they've got Shane Koblenz in scoring position at second base. Jordan Miller stands in from the right side. There's the windup in the pitch. Swung on, foul ball. No, that was not a foul ball. Just popped out of the catcher's glove. He dropped it, picked it up, and tagged out Jordan Miller. So that's the third out of the inning. So after one complete in the books, no score here from Canal Park. Back after this on WKLM.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Get ready for all your Father's Day gatherings with these great deals at Rody's IGA. They have 2 to 3 ounce frozen lobster tails for $3.98. USDA Choice boneless New York strip steak for $11.98 a pound. 80% lean family pack fresh ground chuck for $3.98 a pound. Lewis Bake Shop hamburger buns for $2.98. 4-pound package of frozen family pack chicken wings for $9.98. Gerber's chicken thighs or drumsticks for $1.69 a pound. And USDA Choice boneless beef brisket for $5.98 a pound. Happy Father's Day at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Top of the second inning here for Graham Local. It's Adam Levy stepping back in. He'll swing and miss the first pitch for a strike one.
60-mile-an-hour breaking ball on the first pitch.
Again, taking a little bit of something off those first pitches of these batters. Levy stands in, and that one will miss just outside for ball one. Count goes to 1-1. The DH, Brayton Reisinger on deck with Jack Traylor in the hole. Followed up by Dylan LaFollette and Brody Jenkins, and then Hayden Van Hoos. There's a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Bobble picks it up, makes the throw across the field just in time as Jordan Miller gets the put out. Score that one 6-3 as Levy goes down for the out number one. And that will bring up the designated hitter, Brayton Reisinger. Reisinger comes in hitting .296 on the year for the Falcons. First pitch swung on and hit back out of play down the right side for strike one. Very impressive. Again, it's been Logan Troy here working ahead in the count here. Every batter so far tonight. There's a pitch hit right back to Troyer. He'll field that one easy. Take a jog towards first, throw it over in time for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. And that'll bring up Jack Traylor. Dylan LaFollette on deck. Traylor hitting .329 on the year for the Falcons. Bats from the right side. 2 away. Here's the first pitch from Troyer. Misses high, ball 1. Is that his first ball, Bill? I think it was.
Is that right?
I believe.
It's somewhere that's posted.
And here's the wind-up and delivery. Swung on, lifted towards center field. And going back for what's going to be Josh Yoder. He'll move underneath it, put it away for out number 3. So in the top half of the second, 3 up, 3 down. Waynedale coming to bat next. It's Division 5 State Championship Baseball on WKLM.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB Advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
YouTube channel immediately following the game. It'll be a delayed broadcast. That's brought to you courtesy of our good friends at Claxon Communication. It's Casey Claxon, Natalie Holbrook, and Andrew Dunlap on hand here tonight. Troy Fritz and Bill Pym along for the broadcast. Waynedale up to bat here in the bottom of the second inning. It's Jaden Schlaball leading off. Swings and misses at that pitch. Count will go to 1 ball and 1 strike.
It seems like so many of these games at this state tournament have been low scoring. You know, the game prior to this one, Division I finals, Olentangy, 2-1.
Great pitching.
They scored 2 runs in the first inning. I thought they hit the ball all over the place. I thought, here we go. And that's the only runs they got. Yeah, pitching, good pitching stops, good hitting.
And we've seen some good defense throughout this tournament as well. And there's a hit into the right center gap. That's going to be Jaden Schlaball leading off with a single here for Waynedale in the bottom of the second.
Here we go.
Sat there patiently, put a good bat on it, went with it right into the right center gap. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Braden Steiner, with Josh Yoder on deck. Steiner hitting .360 on the year. So, Coach, put your hat on here. You've got a .360 hitter at the plate. Do you bunt that runner over now at this point in the game?
No, not with this kid at the plate. With the Franks kid, yeah.
Steiner comes in to this contest with 8 home runs on the year.
Is that right?
Or, excuse me. We'll get this right. I'll give you the right numbers here. 2 home runs on the year. He'd like to have
2
8.
home runs, okay.
And we saw one of them in that regional final game. There's a wind-up delivery. Misses away for a ball.
We talk about Olentangy down around Columbus, the suburbs. There are different Olentangy high schools, but I guess they're all within the Olentangy school district, the way
That's
they were talking.
True. 3 high schools in that district.
3,
right now.
okay. Well, one of them won the football championship.
And there's a swing and a hit towards center field. Diving catch made by the center fielder and a throw over to first base. What a play there by Owen Powell. Jaden Schlaball got back just in time, but what a great catch out there in center field by Powell. Wow.
One of the high schools in Olentangy won the football, one of them won the basketball, and one of them won the baseball. They said it's the first time it's ever happened that all 3 schools from one district won all 3 championships, football, basketball, and baseball. Pretty impressive.
The trifecta. That is impressive indeed.
That area has grown so much. Just, those are a lot of those relatively new high schools.
And looking to build another one soon.
Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Things are growing.
Yep, for sure.
There's a called strike across the knees of Josh Yoder.
Well, I went to Olentangy Liberty, watched the summer game one time. Their JV field was turfed as well as their varsity field. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Great facilities indeed.
Yeah, the JV field was nicer than most high schools' varsity fields, for sure.
That foul ball went back to the screen for Yoder, so he's down the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Bears with a runner on first and Jaden Schlaball, 1 away, bottom of the second. There's a wind-up and pitch. Misses high. That's going to be ball 1.
Schlaball, what does he have? 1 stolen base on the season, I think. Yeah, 1 stolen base, and you got a lefty on the mound. His lead's not very much.
And there's the pitch to Yoder. Misses away. That's going to even the count 2-2.
The only thing you could do possibly is a hit-and-run type situation if you want to try to move him. He's not going to steal, especially with the lefty.
Logan Troyer on deck for Waynedale. There's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Off the top of the press box here. So count holds at 2-2. 1 away. Bottom of the second, no score. Here from Canal Park, the Division V state championship. There's a wind-up and pitch from Van Hoos. And there's a shot down the third base line. It's going to be fair. They're going to wave Schlaball around second, coming in the third. The throw's going to go to second base, gets away from the second baseman. Here we go. Schlaball taken out towards home, and he's going to score. So Waynedale is going to plate the first run.
Schlaball did everything wrong and ended up scoring. He rounded second and stopped. Then he decided to go and came to third. Then he rounded third and stopped. And the second baseman got the ball and fell down.
Josh Yoder now on second base, so give him a base hit. He'll take second base on the throwing error.
Well, was that a double? It was right down the line. Would he have gotten there?
Well,
I think
we'll see what they score this. Maybe just scored that a 2-base hit with no error.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an RBI because the runner came on when the second baseman fell down.
Correct. So nonetheless, they'll let them sort that out. Waynedale has taken a 1-0 lead here.
Well, it was that 60-mile-an-hour breaking pitch that he throws, and finally somebody said, you know what, I'm going to sit on that and wait and just rip it.
And he did.
There's absolutely no reason you can't hit it if you know it's coming and you wait. It's easy to hit. It's like slow-pitch softball in a sense.
Yeah, they're already starting to get this timed up here a little bit.
Absolutely. You got to move up in the box a little bit.
So Logan Troyer now, pitcher for Waynedale, steps into the box, trying to help his own cause here. They've got a runner in scoring position in Josh Yoder. Troyer takes that first pitch inside for ball 1.
We've been saying if you're Graham local, you have to limit the damage here. You can't get too far behind Waynedale.
There's a wind-up and pitch. There's a hard hit ball towards shortstop. The runner will hold it second. Throw across the field is not going to be in time. He bobbled it. And Logan Troyer legged it out, and he'll be on first base.
They're going to appeal that because he never touched first base. He stepped right over the bag.
The runner did.
Yeah. Coach doesn't need to go out and appeal it.
The next man.
No, maybe he didn't see it.
He's going to ask the first base umpire. He'll take a walk towards home. He's going to ask the home plate umpire what he saw, which is a good piece of officiating here.
Yeah. I see things like that.
Yeah. Well, you've been on all sides of it down there, Bill.
I appeal a lot of times, and they never call it. I used to say, give me one umpire who will call him out one time because you weren't looking at it. He stepped right over first base.
All 4 umpires are coming in here to concur and talk about this. They're going to stick with their call. It's going to be safe.
They always say safe.
So with one away, that's going to send Hudson Barkman to the plate here, the 9-hitter for Waynedale. They've got runners on first and second. Yoder on second, Troyer on first. Shane Koblenz will be on deck for the Bears.
That's an E6. Or did the first baseman just drop it? It was low, wasn't it?
It was a low throw.
Yeah. It always amazes me that 4 umpires and not one of them could see that.
They're all following the ball. There's a wind-up and pitch. Called strike 2 on the inside corner to Barkman. So Van Hoos goes up quickly. No balls, 2 strikes in the count.
We got it live stream with Casey Claxon, so maybe he's got the replay. Maybe I'm wrong.
And there's a hit towards the left fielder, hit hard right at the left fielder. It's going to be put away for out number 2.
Wow.
That ball was hit right on the nose by Barkman, but score that one F7 for out number 2.
And look who's up.
Here we go, back to the top of the lineup, and Shane Koblenz.
Mr. Up all the time.
Was hit by a pitch his first time up.
We've said it before. That's why you put your best hitter number 1, so he comes up more often in situations like this, and he will break your heart.
Fastball misses high and away for ball 1.
I'm such a fan of this kid. I want his autograph.
They win this one here. I'm sure he'll happily give it to you, Bill. 1-ball pitch. That one misses away for ball 2.
I just want to get invited to the Koblenz reunion when the two players from Highland are there, his cousins.
Wow.
I just want to be invited and get to play in the softball game that they play in the reunion or whatever they do.
Well, they would probably humiliate you, Bill. Truth be known. I think I'd want to watch from the sidelines if it was me.
My wife tells me that all the time.
She tell you we're not as young as we used to be.
Yeah, just give it a rest, Bill. Give it a rest. You had your day.
2 balls, no strikes the count here to Koblenz. He'll stand in from the right side. Van Hoos checks the runner at second. He'll step off the rubber and reset. Waynedale looking to crack this one here open early. There's a wind-up and pitch. Swung on, ball hit high in the air towards center field. Drifting back and moving under. It's going to be Owen Powell. He'll put it away for out number 3, but not before Waynedale pushes one across the plate. So after 2 complete, it's Waynedale 1 and Graham Local nothing. It's the state championship baseball on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Top of the 3rd inning coming up here your way from Canal Park in this Division 5 state championship. Waynedale up 1-0. For Graham Local, this is going to be the first baseman. This will be Dylan LaFollette. He'll be followed up by Brody Jenkins and Hayden Van Hoos, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters up this inning for Graham Local. And Logan Troyer misses high and away with ball 1. Reminder, at the conclusion of this game, you can flip over to our WKLM YouTube channel and watch this in its entirety on a delayed broadcast. Thanks to our good friends at Claxon Communication, Casey Claxon, Natalie Holbrook, and Andrew Dunlap on duty all day here from Akron, Ohio. As we were here earlier in the day, and Matt Croy called the state championship game for Highland as they've won their third in a row. Count goes to 2 balls and no strikes here to La Follette.
You'll be able to watch this game after the final out today and have that as a treasure for a long, long time if you're from Waynedale. Thank you to Claxon Communications for all they do for our local athletes.
Oh boy, they do a great job. And there's 4 straight balls delivered by Troyer. So Graham Local's got their first runner on via walk.
Well, you're at the number 8 hitter. He's hitting, I got him at 233. The scoreboard says 208. So it could be a bunting situation with no outs, but then you're bunting him so the 9 hitter can come up who's hitting 191. So
there you go.
You know, you got to think about that.
And he does square around the bunt. And it's fouled back over the catcher's head, so strike 1.
Waynedale kids get that bunt down. I'm just saying.
Waynedale very fundamental in the way they approach the ball game. They do the little things right. No balls, 1 strike to count. 2 Jenkins. Wind up and pitch. He squares around, pulls it back. Did not offer, so that's ball 1.
You know, I've said before as a coach, I'm always trying to be 2 or 3 batters ahead, so they're going to bunt him down. I'm going to get the 9 hitter out then with the runner on second. Now I got 2 outs. I'm going to put the leadoff hitter on, who's really good. I'm going to pitch the 2 hitter who's hitting 234. So I got the whole inning planned down ahead of time. Got him picked off again.
And
are you kidding me?
Another great pickoff move. And they're calling him safe.
Oh, my.
They had him.
Oh, my. Maybe out of the baseline.
Boy, Lucas Doherty out on the field
right away. Yeah, you can't run away like that.
He may have missed the tag, but to your point, he went way out of the baseline to avoid it.
You can't run down the right field line and come back to the base. I mean, exaggerating a little bit.
It wasn't quite that bad, but...
Now he's going to ask somebody else. Here we go again.
The conference, it'll probably result in nothing.
You got the last one wrong, so...
What a great move over there by Troyer. That's 2 in a row that they've got those runners picked off over there getting their lead off.
That's really bad base running, though, on Graham Local's part. Shorten your lead. You know you're going to bunt. Don't take a big lead. Wait till the ball's down. They call him safe again.
They're going to stick with their call. Coach Doherty not happy with that call. All right. So the count will be 1-1.
Yeah.
Runner will be on first base in the form of Dylan La Follette.
Rough day for the Blues so far.
Poor guy at first base has been questioned twice already. There's the wind-up and pitch. Bunt pulled back.
Oof.
Woo! Throw down there by Tristan Franks on a dime.
What's going on down there at first base?
Just about got the runner there. They see something there.
About threw him out again after you just got picked off. Have him stand on the base.
There's the pitch by Troyer. Missed the bunt attempt, so that'll be a called strike, too. Count goes to 2-2.
Yep, now they're not going to bunt, so there goes my whole inning I had planned out.
Well, that was a great location there. Brought him inside, jammed him on that bunt attempt.
Sure.
That was a good pitch location. 2-2 pitch. There's the windup. He'll throw it to first base and hold the runner.
You don't suppose you'd pick him off again, do you?
He's trying. He's trying. We saw some good moves out of Troyer in that regional final matchup. Runner not getting as big a lead. There's a pitch and a swung on strike 3. As Troyer just blew it by him.
Sure. Now you got the 9 hitter up. You're gonna get him out. That's the mentality you have to have. He's a lefty also, it looks like.
Yep. And this is the pitcher, Hayden Van Hoos. Hitting 191 on the year, a senior. And Bill, you said it, he hits from the left side.
Yeah. Waynedale's thinking he's going to bunt again, get the third baseman in again.
They are squeezing him. And check swing is going to go towards the shortstop, and that'll be put away for out number 2 as Jordan Miller just drifted underneath of it.
If you want to win state championship games, you have to execute better than that. You don't get the bunt down. Then your 9-hitter does a check swing on the first pitch and pops up to short.
Well, if you're Waynedale, you'll take that for out number 2, and that's going to bring up Owen Powell, the leadoff batter. He grounded out to first base his first time up.
You almost have to be perfect to beat Waynedale in a game like this. You don't get that many chances.
And there's a good breaking ball by Logan Troyer. 61-mile-an-hour pitch to start him off.
You got a 234 hitter on deck. Keep that in mind.
There's a wind-up and pitch. Took a little bit off of it again. Fouled back. So jumped up ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
He threw him that slow curveball the first time up, and he had the same swing on it. Like double clutch, half swing.
He's been really consistent keeping that pitch around 60 mile an hour.
Powell is moved up in the box. He's in the front of the box. There's a better. That's a better swing.
And that one hit right up the middle for a base hit. And that was a good piece of hitting there by Owen Powell.
That just shows how important it is to get that bunt down and get that runner to second base. If you remember, I said I'm going to walk that leadoff hitter if the guy's on second. I don't want to see him. I'm going to face this guy.
And this guy is Zach Whelan. He reached on a base hit in the first inning, but he got caught in that pickle on that 1-3-4-3-4 put out, as you said, Bill. There's the pitch. Slow rolling ground ball hit towards second base. When he picked up by the shortstop, he'll step on second base in time for the force out as they put out Owen Powell at second base on the force. So score that one 6 unassisted for out number 3.
2 runners left on base.
So after 2.5 in the books, it's Waynedale 1 and Graham Local nothing. More high school baseball coming your way here on WKLM.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
As a former Waynedale baseball coach for over 12 years, amassing 5 Wayne County Athletic League titles and 4 regional tournament berths while coaching 4 players who are now in the Wayne County Hall of Fame, including the only 2 area players at that time to compete in the North-South All-Star Game, Tom Capek is proud to be a sponsor of the Waynedale Golden Bears. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC offers practical plans for auto, home, property, commercial, and life insurance, serving Wayne, homes, and the surrounding areas. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC, located at 12955 Emerson Road in Kidron. Call 1-877-857-1975.
Vidal Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Vidal Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Vidal Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
Bottom of the third inning here for Waynedale. They'll start out with Tristan Franks, Cam Miller, and Jordan Miller as the Bears find themselves up 1-0 here in the state championship finale from Canal Park here on a Sunday evening. A beautiful night for baseball. Troy Fritz and Bill Pym with you. Glad to be here. Glad to have you with us. As Waynedale looking to bring home another state title.
Where would you rather be?
Nowhere than right here. This is as good as it gets, Bill.
Yeah, it sure is.
Beautiful night, beautiful ballpark. Doesn't get much better than this. 2 balls, no strike to count here to Tristan Franks.
We came here a couple years ago to is it the Rubber Ducks, right? Double-A team. Yep. And a lot of their players just live in apartments around here. And in fact, we saw some of them walking down to the stadium. They in the minor leagues, you move teams quite a bit. And they get them apartments right in this area. So Maybe it keeps them out of trouble. I don't know, but,
There's no trouble to get in here. It's a baseball park, right?
Yeah, right. The game's over. They just walk back, There's a big donut shop around here. We went to it after the game, and the starting pitcher walked in and was getting donuts after the game and a piece of cake. So it's
That's
just
good stuff.
That kind of atmosphere, sure.
3-1 pitch to Franks. Swung on and missed. He got a good cut at that one. Count goes full, 3-2.
Travis Bazzana is playing here now. He's hurt right now, but, you're going to see that kid's name with the Guardians pretty soon, I would think.
Fun to come out to these minor league parks, watch some of the major leagues kind of filter through here once in a while.
Great seats, no matter where you sit, for sure.
Nice facility. There's not a bad seat in the house.
You got a pitcher and a catcher running out to the bullpen, which must be way out there. In high school, they don't sit in the bullpen.
Kind of lonely way out there by yourself.
You take 4 or 5 18-year-olds out there by themselves. Who knows what might go on with the pitching coaches and out there with them.
It's interesting. As a third baseman here, come over and had a conversation with Van Hughes just a couple pitches ago, and then they sent somebody to the bullpen. And that pitch misses low and away. He's going to go to the backstop, so Tristan Franks takes off hard to second base. They'll hold him there, but Franks will be aboard on a walk, so leadoff runner is on here in the bottom of the third for the Bears. And that brings up Cam Miller, hitting in the 3 slot, hitting .394 in the air. Jordan Miller on deck.
You're not bunting this kid.
Not with a 1-0 lead. You're not going to take the bat out of your 3-hitter.
Yeah, we talked about their ace here. The pitcher here, pitched 2 days ago. So
that one swung on and driven out of play on the right field line for strike one.
He threw 35 pitches on Friday, so maybe he can't go the whole game today. I don't know, but it is the state finals,
Right. Leaving nothing in the tank. You got to put it all in the field.
Absolutely.
There's a bunt. Surprised us both. Bunted hard right back to the pitcher, and did they get him in time? They did. Nice play by Van Hoos. As Jack Traylor got over there just in time to take the high throw and got his toe down on the bag, so they'll force the out at Franks at second base.
That went 1-4. Fielder's choice for Cameron Miller. I'm surprised they bunted there. We didn't think they would.
I was with you on that thought. I wasn't expecting that either. Maybe that was the element of surprise Doc he was trying to pull there. So Cam Miller on first on the fielder's choice, as you said, Bill. That's going to bring up Jordan Miller to the plate. He takes a good rip at that first one, just missed it. Fouled back to the screen for strike one.
He's really a good player. He's a really good shortstop, and he just does not get cheated at the plate. And a junior.
Hitting .306 on the year. Waynedale looking to add to this lead. They're up 1-0, bottom of 3. There's a drive into right field. That's diving down. Nice diving catch by the right fielder. As he made that one, they're going hard towards the foul line. That was Brody Jenkins.
Our next batter, number 8.
Good job by Jordan Miller. He just kind of went with the pitch that direction.
Yep, he waited on it. That's 2 diving catches now by the outfielders for Graham Local.
Save some extra bases indeed. So 2 away with that one. Cam Miller still on first base. That's going to bring up Jaden Schleybaugh, the DH, hitting .358. And there's a throw by Van Hoos to first base. Good stop by the first baseman. As Dylan LaFollette dug that one out of the dirt.
I'm starting to get the feeling I had the last game Waynedale had on Friday. It was the whole game just ready to knock on the door. They just couldn't do it. Couldn't get the door knocked in until the 6th inning. A crazy inning how they end up winning that game. We get some time, we'll go over that for you.
2-1 ball game. They don't get much better than that.
Yeah, it was. They could have very easily lost that game. A lot of teams that win state championships and look back at a game that maybe they shouldn't have won that they did.
There goes the runner taking off on the hit. Hit and run was on, executed perfectly. Ball hit to the left side, past the third baseman. So Cam Miller moves up to second. Jaden Schleybaugh is on first with his second hit of the evening.
And he hit that slow curveball too.
Yes, he did. Set still on it.
Like I said, it's just they were knocking on the door on Friday the whole game. They just couldn't get the big hit when they needed it. Maybe they can today. You get 3 or 4 runs, they're in pretty good shape.
Well, Braden Steiner's going to get that opportunity now with a runner in scoring position at second base. Steiner at the plate hitting .360 on the year. And here's the first pitch. Takes that one for a called strike.
He hit the ball that the center fielder came in and dove?
Yes.
Okay.
Flew out the center his first time up. Steiner batting from the right side. Takes the pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Could have let that hit him. He lifted his back foot. It would have hit him in the foot.
I don't think he wants to get on that way, Bill. I think he wants to hit the baseball. Knowing this young man. Junior third baseman. Stands in. Swings on it. Lifts it high out of play on the first baseline. That's going to run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 away. Waynedale's already stranded 3 runners here in this game so far. 2 runners on here in the bottom of the third. 2 away. There's the pitch. Ooh, tough on the take outside. Just missed.
The third baseman for Graham local plays way too close to the bag. We always said play as far off as you can and get so you can get to the line. He's going to get to the line in a bunch of foul territory too, which does you no good.
Big hole there on that left side.
Big hole.
And that pitch misses behind Steiner.
And he plays the same place for every hitter. So, somebody's for Graham's got to notice that and get that kid off the base a little bit.
Yes. So count goes full, 2 outs. Runners will be in motion on the pitch here.
There's a big hole between third and short. It would be prophetic if that's where the ball went.
Swung on, hit high in the air down the right field line. That's going to drift out of play. Steiner just set on that 78-mile-an-hour pitch.
Something's got to happen here for Waynedale pretty soon.
You just feel, you said it, you just feel like they're ready to break loose here at any minute. Base hit here could do that. As Cam Miller stands at second base, Jaden Schlaball is on first.
The third baseman came off the base, must have heard me.
You said it kind of loud. There's the full count pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. He watched it go by him, so they're going to leave 2 more runners on here in the bottom of the third. So after 3 in the books, it's Waynedale 1 and Graham 0. Back after this on WKLM.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Koblenz Painting in Holmesville, proud sponsor of the Waynedale Golden Bears, is your go-to for top-quality spray painting. From commercial interiors and exteriors to residential exteriors and even steel buildings, new and old, they do it all. Family-owned for over 30 years, Kevin Koblenz is a third-generation spray painter who takes pride in every brush stroke. For craftsmanship you can trust, call Koblenz Painting at 330-231-3974. That's 330-231-3974. Koblenz Painting. Painting with pride. Built on tradition.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
300 on the year, 301 specifically. Adam Levy will be on deck with Braden Reisinger in the hole. Man, Logan Troyer started out right away with a strike. So ahead in the count, no ball, 1 strike to Dunham. Troyer from the stretch, a left-hander fires, swung on and missed for strike 2.
That's how number 3 hitters ought to swing right there. Pretty good cut.
He took a little off, 68-mile-an-hour breaking ball.
Yeah, you might want to give a step.
deep fences here at Canal Park. Ground ball hit right back to Troyer. He'll walk it over to first base, underhanded flip for out number 1.
I'd like to see kids run that out. He ran a little bit and then he headed off to the dugout. It's the state finals.
Leg it out. You may never see that base again. Go cross it, young man.
That's the second kid I've seen do that today. There was one in the other game. The kid just jogged down.
Adam Lovely up to the plate now for Graham. He grounded out to shortstop his first time up.
I used to tell my kids, it's really not that hard a game. You got to run hard 4 times a game. You bat 4 times, you got to run hard 4. That's not asking that much.
There's a foul ball back to the screen. It's going to even the count at 1-1 with 1 away here in the 4th inning.
They say wrestling may be the most exhaustive sport there is. It's, you're given maximum effort for however long it is. It just wears you out.
That is a grueling sport indeed.
Yeah, baseball is not that way.
There's a wind-up and pitch. That one misses in the dirt.
Half the game you get to sit and watch, really. You think about it, Your right field, you might stand out there the whole game, never get a ball.
Count goes at 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 away. Top of the 4th inning. There's a wind-up and pitch. Hit hard towards the shortstop. Scooped up, throw over to first base. Going to be in time. Great play over there by Jordan Miller.
He's really good.
Score that one 6-3 for out number 2.
For those of you that can't see it, he went into the hole, went to his knee and slid, backhanded it, and just casually flipped it, almost 3/4 throw. Okay.
Folks, make sure you tune in there. Just scan to the top of the 4th inning when you get this on YouTube after this is over with and watch that play. And he's going to get a chance for another one. Ground ball hit right at him. Fields that one easy. Throw across, plenty of time. 3 up, 3 down. 3.5 in the books. Waynedale 1. Graham nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
No errors.
Do you have car troubles? Then A&J Exhaust and Tire Center is where you need to be. They specialize in fast, reliable, and affordable service. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center handles everything from oil changes to engine and brake repairs. Their certified technicians have you covered. With over 20 years of experience, they get your car back on the road hassle-free. For peace of mind, visit A&J Exhaust and Tire Center at 3236 Dover Road in Worcester or call 330-262-3374.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of styling and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning for Waynedale. It's going to be Josh Yoder, Logan Troyer, and Hudson Barkman, the 7, 8, 9 hitters. For Waynedale so far, they've got 3 hits on the night, of course, 1 run. They've left 5 runners on the base path so far tonight. Josh Yoder got a 2-base hit. First time up, ripped one down the third base line. Stands in from the left side. He'll take called, strike 1.
This is where it all started in inning 5 of the semifinal game when Waynedale was down 1-0.
And that pitch misses just low and way outside for ball 1.
Yoder made it out, Troyer made it out, and they came to Hudson Barkman, probably one of the most iconic at-bats in the history of Waynedale baseball, a 10-pitch, and ended up getting on base with a single.
And there's a drive towards left field, hit hard right at the left fielder. As Josh Yoder put some good wood on that one. Caught for out number 1.
Barkman singles. Koblenz comes up. Singles hard to right field. Barkman, who had no business trying to get to third with 2 outs, goes to third. Perfect throw. Slides in the tag. He's out, but the ball pops out.
Oh, my.
And Koblenz goes to second on the throw.
And Logan Troy at the plate now for Waynedale. He'll chop one towards shortstop. He's going to pick it up and throw over in time for out number 2.
Tristan Franks comes up. If you ask Coldwater, they say they had him struck out. The whole team started running off the field. He called it a ball. Took ball 4. Close pitch. Good eye. Got on base. And Cameron Miller drove in 2.
And there's your ball game.
And there's your game. Yep.
Well, Hudson Barkman at the plate now for Waynedale, and in the 9 spot, takes called strike 1 on the inside corner. That'll bring Shane Koblenz up on deck for the Bears.
This is deja vu. We'll see if he can get a 10-pitch at bat here and get on base and recreate what happened the other night.
Hit one hard to the left fielder his first time up. Watches that one go wide outside for a ball. Count 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Bottom of the 4th. And there we go. Bill, you're going to write this script. Barkman just took one on the foot, so he's getting on base with 2 outs.
Here we go.
He'll hop down to first base. Looks to be okay.
Now if Koblenz can line one to right field and Barkman can run to third again and get thrown out and the third baseman drop the ball. It's a funny game, isn't it?
It is indeed. Situations. So Shane Koblenz at the plate, the leadoff batter. Tristan Franks on deck. 2 away, bottom of the 4th. Waynedale hanging on to a narrow 1-0 lead. They would love to add some insurance runs.
It's not time for Koblenz to drive something into a gap.
There's a pitch. That one's lifted high in the air towards first base side, drifting towards the dugout. And that'll be put away. The first baseman moved underneath of it. As that was Dylan LaFollette. Put that one away for out number 3. So after 4 complete in the books, it's Waynedale 1, Graham Local nothing. Back after this with state championship baseball on WKLM.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Jack Traylor, the second baseman, will lead off here to start the 5th inning for Graham Local. He flew out the center the first time up. Dylan LaFollette and Brody Jenkins will follow him up. Hayden Van Hoos is in the hole. 6, 7, 8, 9 is where we're at. There's a strike delivered by Logan Troyer. Troyer been sharp, very effective here through 4 solid innings for Waynedale this evening.
Center fielder is really shallow for Waynedale.
Good observation. There's a ground ball hit towards shortstop. Picked up, throw over to first base. Going to be not in time. Not in time. Great play again over there by Jordan Miller. Just couldn't get the throw in time. So Jack Traylor, leadoff base hit. Brings up Dylan LaFollette, the third baseman. He hits .325 on the year.
Yeah, you let a team hang around, and this is the kind of thing that happens. So here we go again.
Batting in the 7th hole, bats in the left side. Will he bunt here, try to move that runner up?
Boy, their third baseman plays close. I love it.
Yes, he does.
He's right on top.
Swung on. That's lifted high in the air, coming back into the foul territory. That third baseman may not play quite as close after he saw that cut. So 1 strike. That'll get Troyer up on the count.
Well, like I say, you bunt him to get the second, and then you got your 8 and 9 hitters up. So, if you're going to bunt him, you got to have some hitters up that can drive him in.
And there's a throw over first base by Troyer. Keeping an eye on that runner. Good observation. Not necessarily a good time to bunt in the lineup. You are at the bottom of the order here.
Absolutely. Too many coaches just play by the book. They don't use their gut,
There's a wind-up and pitch. Took a little bit off of it. Got him swinging. No balls, 2 strikes. Wow, I was right.
60 mile an hour.
Twisted him up on that one. So Troyer ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. 1.25 ERA on the year. He's yet to give up anything tonight. There's the move to first base. Holds the runner close.
If you've got that horse on the bench to pinch hit, it'd be a good time to maybe start thinking about using him here in the state finals in the 5th inning.
Getting late in the ball game.
Yep.
Troyer, the wind-up and pitch. Swung on, hit right back towards the middle. That's going to be knocked down in the hole to keep it from going to center field, but scored out a base hit as La Follette hit one right back past Troyer. That's going to move Jack Traylor to second base. La Follette on first, nobody out. And Graham Local's got something working here in the top of the 5th. They heard you, too. You might be getting either a runner or a pinch hitter here. What do we got?
Runner, I believe.
They're looking towards first base. If they're going to run, they may run for La Follette.
Yeah.
And indeed they are.
Well, like I say, now if you're Waynedale and Coach Dockery's going out, you got to play the inning in your mind here. They're probably going to bunt him over. Now there's going to be 1 out. You're going to have the 9 hitter come up. You're going to strike him out, get to that tough leadoff hitter, possibly put him on and pitch to the 2 hitter.
Strategy time here as the Falcons finally have something working here in the top of the 5th inning. Jack Traylor and Dylan La Follette on back-to-back base hits. That'll bring up the 8 hitter. Brody Jenkins.
Sometimes innings evolve just that way. Sometimes it all goes awry for sure. Don't forget you got that third baseman to bring in if you need him. He throws pretty darn hard if you need a strikeout.
So Brody Jenkins, he struck out his first time up, sophomore, plays right field.
Well, he's going to bunt right here.
Coming in 208 on the year. Yeah, you got to believe he's going to want to put the ball on the ground and get these runners up to second and third, respectively. Third baseman playing in, first baseman come, both charging hard.
Right on top of him. Pickoff play. He throws it into center field. That was a pickoff play. I like it.
It was indeed. I like that. Good job by the runner not to bite.
You had your first baseman, third baseman on top of the batter. Shortstop went to third, and the second baseman snuck in behind. But
that was a well-diagrammed pickoff play there.
They got that from Highland. Highland always used to run that against us. Looks like the third baseman's staying home now.
Troyer delivers. There's the bunt laid down one in front of the plate, and then a backspin rolled foul.
He just can't get a bunt down.
Got a little bit of English on that one. So foul ball on the bunt attempt. Runs the count to no balls, 1 strike. Graham has stranded 3 runners here so far in the ball game, but with nobody out, tying a run at second base right now for the Falcons.
They're using the signs off the wristband where the coach is yelling out the numbers.
There's a wind-up pitch by Troyer. Squared around the bunt and a called strike, and a throw down to second base, and they got him! They got him, Tristan. Oh, my goodness gracious. Tristan Franks fired a dime down to second base and got that runner. How about that, folks? Wow.
When you win state championships, that's how you win state championships right there.
Tristan Franks just come up firing.
So much for my inning I had planned out.
Well, that'll ruin anybody's inning.
Oh, my gosh.
So score that one 2. Who took that, the second baseman or the shortstop?
Second baseman, I think.
2-4 on the throwdown for out number 1. And 2 strikes on the batter. There's the pitch. And a called strike 3 down the middle. And boy, how quick did the complex of this game change.
Yeah. Like you say, you got your 8 and 9 hitters coming up.
Troyer gets the strikeout.
Struck out the 8 hitter, and you're going to say, I'm going to strike out the 9 hitter too.
You go from having runners on first and second, nobody out, to having 2 down, and now you're facing the 9 hitter in Van Hoos. How about that, folks? The windup and pitch. Check swing, called strike to Van Hoos.
Gosh, we said before when the runner got picked off first base in a bunting situation, shorten your lead, wait for the ball to get down, and then run.
Replay-worthy moments here this evening. Called strike 2 on the outside corner, so Troyer now up. No balls and 2 strikes.
If he can get out of this inning and he get to the 6th, the
momentum goes
regional
away.
Final game, the third baseman came in for the last 2 innings, so we'll see if they do that same thing.
Brought the heat outside and missed with that one. So count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, Graham Central had 2 hits, 2 runners off, and no outs in a 1-0 game.
Had something working.
Sure.
The pitch. Misses high, ball 2. Count goes 2-2, 2 away. Top half of the 5th. Logan Troyer, the left-hander, delivery. And just missed outside. Count goes full, 3-2.
That was pretty close.
Tough one to take. Troyer wants to ring this one up right here. You don't want to get back to the top of the lineup.
You're exactly right. You took the words out of my mouth.
There's the payoff pitch. And a called strike 3 on the outside corner. And just like that, Waynedale out of it. So after 4.5 in the books, it's Waynedale 1, Graham Local nothing. Back after this on WKLM.
Celebrate National Dairy Month all this week at Rody's IGA. They have Pillsbury Graham Biscuits, 2 for $5. Pillsbury Cinnamon Rolls, 2 for $5. IGA Shredded or Chunk Cheese, 3 for $6. Food Club Sliced Cheese, 2 for $4. Yoplait Go-Gurt, 2 for $5. Food Club Go-Gurt for $2.98. Daisy French Onion Dip for $2.98. Parquet Margarine for $2.48. Coffee Mate Iced Coffee or Liquid Creamer for $3.98. And Starbucks Liquid Creamer for $5.78. That's now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In the 5th inning, they're going to bring in Brayton Reisinger. And leading off here for Waynedale is going to be Tristan Franks, the 2-hitter. So Franks a chance to be a superhero here after that throwdown in that last inning. Got a big rip at that one. Back to the screen, an 88-mile-an-hour fastball. They brought a kid in with some heat here.
Where's this kid been?
No balls, 2 strikes. I don't know. You're throwing 89 mile an hour. You should have been on the mound. That one misses high for ball 1.
Well, he didn't pitch Friday, and he didn't pitch Saturday. I don't think.
That one misses.
Unless he was under 30 pitches. He couldn't pitch today.
Ball 2 high. So count goes to 2-2 to Franks. Franks has reached on a walk here so far tonight. And takes another one high for a full count. So count goes to 3-2.
That's at 86. That's pretty fast.
After Risinger started out up 2 strikes in the count. He's thrown 3 straight balls. There's a wind up and pitch. Hit back towards the pitcher's mound. We might have interference on the catcher.
He hits the catcher's glove because the catcher's glove came off.
Let's see if there's the right hand goes out for the interference call. So Tristan Franks is going to get in on catcher interference. And boy, that happens, Bill. You see it once in a while. He sticks his hand up there too far. So a break for Waynedale.
We saw that in his last at-bat in the semifinals of the regional against Cardinal Mooney. We said he had batted 5 times. He got hit by a pitch twice, had a sacrifice, and had a catcher's interference.
Well, he'll reach on the catcher's interference there. So any way you can, we'll take a base runner.
I guess that scored an E2, I was told.
Indeed. And that pitch misses up high to Cam Miller for ball 1. Miller reached base back in the 3rd inning. Kind
of obvious when the catcher's mitt flies off.
Yeah, kind of a dead giveaway, isn't it?
Yeah.
He reached on that fielder's choice.
We had our catcher's mitt get hit one time. Nobody said a word, and we all knew it, but we weren't going to say anything. They convened, and nobody saw it, so okay.
And there's a pitch. That one's fouled on the right field line, out of play.
But when your catcher's mitt's laying on the ground, your catcher's shaking his hand, yeah, okay.
So Cam Miller at the plate. Jordan Miller on deck. Waynedale hanging on to this 1-0 lead here, 5th inning. And there's a hard hit ball towards second base. Good for double play. There's 1-2. And throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. It won't be in time. So Franks will be put out on the force at second.
The next batter,
score that one 6-4 for out number 1. Cam Miller reaches on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Jordan Miller for Waynedale. So runner on first for the Bears, 1 away. Throw over to first base, not in time. Well, I think if you're Graham here, you was hoping to get into this point in the game to have a kid like this on the mound. They're right where they want to be.
Sure.
Just a 1-0 game.
I'm not sure Cameron Miller touched first base when he ran down there. I'm used to watching TV in my living room with my remote in my hand, and I run things back,
Replay abilities.
Look at them again,
Jordan Miller stands in from the right side. That one missed low and away.
If you got a guy that can steal a base, good time to do it right here because you got a righty on the mound now. It's easier to steal on a righty than a lefty. I know he's got runners on that bench. Maybe Cameron Miller's the guy that can steal it.
There's a pitch hit right back to the pitcher. Going to be knocked down. The only play is going to be at first base. So the runner is going to advance to second on the fielder's choice. Jordan Miller will be put out 1-3 for out number 2. So, Bears, runner in scoring position. Jaden Schlaball at the plate, hits .358. He's your designated hitter.
Well, if you're Graham local right here, would you rather face this guy or Braden Steiner on deck? You got to ask yourself that.
I'd not like to not face either one if I was on the mound.
Correct.
That one missed just low and away for ball 1.
I always figured like the 5-hitter is better hitter than the 6-hitter, or the 6-hitter would be hitting 5. But in this lineup, I wouldn't want to face Braden Steiner.
I would probably take my chance with Schlaball over Steiner, and that's no disrespect to either one of them. Both exceptionally good hitters. Waynedale would like for one of them to put something in action here and plate another run. There's a wind-up and pitch. That one missed upstairs.
Yeah, most high school lineups, you get the 7-hitter, it starts to fall off. Waynedale doesn't really fall off a whole lot.
No, they don't.
That's why you're playing in the state finals.
2 balls, no strike the count. Swung on, fouled back to the screen.
That's how you're supposed to swing right there.
He got a cut at an 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Big gap to left center. I'm sure Schleybaugh would like to find it. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count, 2 away. There's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Count goes to 2-2.
That was ball 3 he swung at.
Yes, it was. That was up and away. Had a hitter's count. He wanted to go after it.
86. That's pretty fast.
2-2 the count, 2 away. Here's the pitch. That one missed low and away. Ball 3. Count's full. Runner on second base. He won't need to move. There's a wind-up delivery. Swung on and struck him out. Blew it right by him for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 5 complete in the book, score remains 1-0. It's high school state championship baseball on WKLM.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire Dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Top of the 6th inning here for Graham Local. They'll be at the top of the order, going 1, 2, and 3. They'll lead off with Owen Powell, Zach Whelan, and Holden Dunham will follow him. And it's Logan Troyer still on the mound here for Waynedale as he started Powell off with a slow breaking ball. Fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Powell grounded out to second base his first time up, got a base hit in the 3rd.
Well, if you're Graham Local, this is the inning right here. You got the top up. You get this kid on, maybe bunt him with a 2-hitter, and then hope your 3 or 4 can drive him in.
Powell down 2 strikes in the count. And he'll take a ball low and away for ball 1. Troyer just missed with that pitch location. Still looking sharp on the mound. His pitch count's been pretty low tonight. Been very effective and efficient. And if I say that, he throws that one in the dirt for ball 2. Announcer's jinx. It'll get at you every time.
I was just looking down at number 23 standing at third base. That kid's pretty good. I don't know how much longer you'd wait if this kid gets on.
They're going to get as much as they can here out of Troyer. There's a wind-up and pitch. And got him on the inside corner. Struck him out. That's a big one. Get that first out. Well, that'll bring up Zach Whelan.
That is a big out.
Whelan hitting just .204 on the year. Contact-style hitter. He reached first base and on a fielder's choice. He's been on twice tonight. And he'll take a called strike 1.
Outfielders look a little too deep for Waynedale right now. I don't think he's going to drive the ball over their head.
Temperature dropping down here. There's ball's not going to travel quite so far. And there's a hit towards shortstop. Nice scoop and throw to first base and plenty of time. Made that look easy to Jordan Miller. My, oh my, he's a good one.
He is very good.
So 2 up, 2 down. That's going to bring up the 3-hitter. This is Holden Dunham. Dunham flew out to the pitcher his first time up and grounded out to the pitcher his second time up. And Troyer brings the first pitch. Missed outside for ball 1. So those were 2 big outs there for Waynedale to start this 6th inning, Bill, as Graham back at the top of their order. There's a wind-up and pitch. Foul down the right field line, out of play. Count goes to 1-1.
You couldn't ask for this inning to go any better if you're Waynedale right now. Like I said, this is the inning that Graham Local needs to come through.
Absolutely. From Paris, Ohio. Breaking ball missed, high and away. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike to Dunham. There's Troyer delivery. There's a rip down the right field line for a base hit. That'll be picked up out there by Hudson Barkman. He'll fire it to second base. So Dunham on with a base hit, his first of the evening.
The next batter, number 3, the shortstop.
But the good thing about it, if you're the Golden Bears, that doesn't really hurt you that much because there's 2 outs. That's why one of those first 2 batters had to get on that inning.
Now that almost gets you deeper in the lineup in the 7th inning if you don't let this go too much further.
Sure.
So 2 away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter. This is Adam Levy, the shortstop. He's grounded out the shortstop both times up here today. Throw to first, Logan Troyer. Let's see if they take care of those base runners a little better here than they have earlier in the game. It's been Waynedale's defense here keeping them in this tonight, as that delivery misses just outside for ball 1. Troyer looked at the bench and said, "Coach, I thought that was a good pitch." Troyer checks the runner. Now the move to the plate. Took a little bit off of it for a strike. Count even, 1-1, 2 away. Dunham at first. Getting a very small lead. That's a tying run, and they need that one. Levy stands in from the right side. Troyer checks the runner. And he'll throw to first base and moving back. Waynedale aware that's a tying run as well, obviously. They want to hold him tight.
I don't think that your third baseman's warmed up because the bullpen's out in the outfield,
Called strike on the outside corner. Yeah, Bill, I agree. I don't think they've made any movement here to get Steiner loosened up.
Steiner.
So 1 ball, 2 strike to count here.
He's
Logan
playing.
Troyer.
He's playing the game, so he really hasn't had a chance to warm up.
Not as a pitcher.
But I'll tell you what, if this kid gets on, that would be the time to bring him in.
Absolutely.
That's just me.
Troyer checks that runner at first base. Now the windup. And he'll go back to first base. Fans getting a little bit restless down there, but this is good job by Troyer checking that runner. Here's the move to the plate. Foul back out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just an absolutely picturesque night here in Akron, Ohio. Division 5 state championship. Sun is setting. We've got a colorful sky. And a great ball game. Bill, it doesn't get any better than this.
It doesn't, you're right. Where would you rather be?
Nowhere than this. And there's a delivery, and that one's fouled out of play. Good at bat here by Levy. Graham Local hanging in there. Waynedale looking for another state championship. Their 4th consecutive year here in this game. Troyer The wind-up and delivery. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Out number 3. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It's Waynedale 1, Graham nothing. It's a state championship baseball on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go here from Canal Park in this Division 5 state championship. Waynedale up 1-0. Braden Steiner will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th for the Bears. He'll be followed up by Josh Yoder, Logan Troyer, and Hudson Barkman. And he'll take that first pitch inside for a ball.
You just wonder if he gets on, if they would run for him so that he could maybe somehow warm up a little bit.
And there's a base hit. Steiner's going to rip one into the gap. That's going to go to left center. That's going to get by the center fielder, so he's going to go to second base. He'll round second and look right there, but there's a leadoff double for Braden Steiner.
Oh, he got on.
He got on, Bill, so let's see what they do with him here. And what?
The next batter, the center fielder.
Coach Dockery's going to go out and maybe get the gear. They're going to leave him out there. And that's going to bring out Coach Spencer Mitchell from Graham to talk about things. We'll take a quick break, come back after this on WKLM.
As a former Waynedale baseball coach for over 12 years, amassing 5 Wayne County Athletic League titles and 4 regional tournament berths while coaching 4 players who are now in the Wayne County Hall of Fame, including the only 2 area players at that time to compete in the North-South All-Star Game, Tom Capek is proud to be a sponsor of the Waynedale Golden Bears. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC offers practical plans for auto, home, property, commercial, and life insurance, serving Wayne, Holmes, and the surrounding areas. Thomas C. Capek Insurance Services, LLC, located at 12955 Emerson Road in Kidron. Call 1-877-857-1975.
Waynedale made an adjustment there. Well, Coach, I think you've done this before, but they pulled Steiner out there, and they're probably going to get him loosened up here in case he has to pitch in this 7th inning.
He does a lot of band work in his warm-up. I was watching him in the regionals, so I would think maybe he's doing band work if he can't get out to the center field to warm up. But
so Cam Mast on second base here for Waynedale, running in place of Steiner. That's going to bring Josh Yoder to the plate, and he just took a healthy rip at one and fouled it back to the screen for strike 1.
Listen, Lucas Dockery didn't win 128 games by not knowing what he was doing. You know, we were on the same page. Or get the kid out, get him warmed up. You might need him in the 7th. You might not. He might even start the 7th for you. I don't know. Bunting situation here, possibly. Got a pinch runner on second, game to third, get one more run.
That would be a big one. An insurance run here would be huge for Waynedale. And that pitch misses inside for ball 2. So count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike to Josh Yoder. Yoder got a double in the 2nd inning, flew out to center field, or left field, in the 4th. Got a little chin music inside there. Casey Claxon in the background yelled, "Look out." Brought that one inside, 85 mile an hour under the chin, folks. That'll get your attention. And And what? Coach Doherty.
He's going out to warm up.
He wanted to get a little break here so his pitcher could get out to the bullpen. So it'll be interesting if they're going to start out that inning with Steiner, if they're going to get him loose and see how much they can get out of Logan Troyer yet.
Coach Docker is a couple minutes behind me on getting him out there, wasn't he?
I'll say he was strategizing on something else.
Yeah.
So for Graham Local, when they get back up here in the 7th inning, they'll be at the 5, 6, and 7 hole.
Maybe somebody in the dugout's listening to this broadcast.
Maybe.
Because I told you that I wanted to get that kid warm.
Bill, you are the voice of reason and knowledge up here. That's why I love you. Josh Yoder in there for the Bears. He takes it low. Ball 3. Or excuse me, that was ball 3 in the count, so that was ball 4. He was on a 3-1 count. So Yoder gets the walk. The Bears have runners on first and second, nobody out. That'll bring up Logan Troyer.
And if Troyer gets on, you might want to pinch run for him if you're going to bring him out to pitch so he doesn't. Oh, shoot.
And he tries to bunt there and pops that one up to the first base.
I think that's the first pop-up we've seen on a bunt from Waynedale.
He'd like to have that one back.
Number 13, the right fielder, Hudson Barkman.
So that'll bring up Hudson Barkman. Barkman's put good wood on the ball here, as they say, this evening. Hit it hard to shortstop in the 2nd inning.
He's a sophomore.
And got a good cut at that one. It's going to drift out of play on the right-hand side.
I got a feeling next year Hudson Barkman won't be hitting 9th.
No.
As a junior, Those are the kids. They all move up the order as they get older, and there's a bunch of them here in this lineup.
Well, he's the kind of kid I'd like to hide in the 9 spot down there. He's very effective hitting in that position.
Your 3 hitters a sophomore and your 4 hitters a junior.
Good eye there by Barkman as he watches that one sail low and away. Count goes even to 1-1.
Or it's the saying, we don't rebuild, we just reload.
And they are. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Good heat there by Reisinger. Of course, that one shows a 65 mile an hour, took a little off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. There's the pitch. Missed low and away, 2-2. Runners go, and there's no play.
Oh, my.
They had the double steal on, and Waynedale's got runners at 2nd and 3rd. Steiner moves up to 3rd. Yoder to 2nd.
Well, there was your bunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Now the defensive adjustment.
You're going to squeeze in? Yep. What's the count?
Count is 2-2.
2-2.
They got the infield on the grass. And that one misses high and away, ball 3. So full count here to Barkman.
People think you can't bunt 2-2. You can still bunt. Just got to keep it fair. Probably not going to do it here.
Now with a full count.
McCoos on deck.
Barkman stands in. Swings on a hit hard to the ground ball to shortstop. That's going to go off his leg. Kicked it towards 2nd base. No play. So Waynedale's going to push a run across.
Hudson Barkman again.
Barkman goes to first base on the hit. To 3rd base goes Josh Yoder.
That's probably an error, I would think.
Should score that one E6.
No RBI, I think.
So that's going to bring up Shane Koblenz. You're back to the top of the order for Waynedale.
I'm not sure if that's scoring RBI or not. You ask yourself, would he have scored had he made the throw first? Would the guy have scored? I don't know.
Wait for the official score to come for that one.
Yeah.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Shane Koblenz looking for his first hit of the evening.
How many times have I said you bat this kid lead off so he comes up more often in big situations?
Well, he's right where you want him. Let's see what they do at Barkman first.
He's due. There it is.
And there it is. Base hit over the 2nd baseman's head. And here comes Yoder. And here comes the 3rd base is going to be Hudson Barkman. In the 2nd base sliding is going to be Shane Koblenz. And just like that, Waynedale has broken this one open.
And they are celebrating in Apple Creek right now.
You can hear this crowd down below us here. They woke up the Golden Bear faithful.
The Golden Bear Darriette is going crazy. Staying open late tonight.
3-0's your score. Nobody down here. 6th inning.
Well, we got 1 out.
Or excuse me, 1 away.
Yeah.
1 away here. Logan Troyer with your first out.
Just knew he was just, too good a hitter. He was due. They can really break it open here.
So he got an RBI on that one. There's a foul ball back to the screen by Tristan Franks. He's had himself tonight. He'd like to pick a couple ribbies of his own. Tristan Franks really turned the direction of this ball game on that throw down to second base.
Yeah.
They got Waynedale out of a little bit of a jam. He fouls that one out of play down the first base line.
He has the weirdest lines in games. This one, sacrifice first time, walk second time, catcher's interference third time. Now he's up with 2 runners on. Maybe he can drive in 2 here.
Look what a hit would do here. Franks from the left side. The delivery. Hit hard back to the mound.
Stay in the rundown. Stay in the room.
And what? They're going to get him. They got Hudson Barkman. He broke on the hard hit. And the pitcher fielded that one cleanly and just went and run him down. So
yeah, that's probably going on contact maybe.
Yeah,
the thing is, you got to stay in the rundown long enough to get Franks down to second. That was the only mistake he made there.
So Barkman's going to get put out. You'll score that one 1U, one unassisted for the second out.
You're right, 1U.
Shane Koblentz's going to move to third base. Tristan Franks to first. Cam Miller at the plate. And if you were listening at home, you should have your scorebook updated by now. He'll take the first pitch for a called strike. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 away. And there's a delivery and a strike 2 called at the knees. So 0-2 is the count here to Cam Miller.
This is the guy you want up.
He's reached twice on Fielder's Choices tonight.
He was the star the other night.
Pitch from the right side. There's the pitch. Staying alive. He fouls that one out of play on the right side.
3 runs is nice, but 4 is nicer.
Well, they've got to be feeling better about the 2 they just added, but there's another one out there to pick up. On third base stands Shane Koblentz. On first is Tristan Franks. Miller stands in, down 0-2. There's the pitch. Breaking ball threw it over top his head. And moving down to second base on the pitch is going to be Tristan Franks. No play on him, give him the stolen base.
Even though that runner got thrown out, we're coming home. You're still in the same position you were. You're still third and second.
Base hit scores 2 here. There's the pitch. Swung on, hit shortstop. High chopper, he'll field it, throw it over to first base in time. For the third out as Adam Levy got the put out, but not before Waynedale scores 2. So 6 are in the books, going to the top of the 7th. 3-0 Golden Bears. Back after this on WKLM.
Waynedale Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Waynedale Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Waynedale Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Koblenz Painting in Holmesville, proud sponsor of the Waynedale Golden Bears, is your go-to for top-quality spray painting. From commercial interiors and exteriors to residential exteriors and even steel buildings, new and old, they do it all. Family-owned for over 30 years, Kevin Koblenz is a third-generation spray painter who takes pride in every brush stroke. For craftsmanship you can trust, call Koblenz Painting at 330-231-3974. That's 330-231-3974. Koblenz Painting, painting with pride, built on tradition.
Starting off here for Graham Local in this top of the 7th, Jack Traylor and Dylan LaFollette will follow him. And there's a called strike. As Logan Troyer going the distance here for Waynedale, still on the mound. Gets that first pitch called on the outside corner. Troyer from the stretch, delivers. Took a little bit off, hit the third base side, picked up easy, throw to first, out number one.
It's a lot easier to pitch up 3-0 as opposed to 1-0.
Braden Steiner picked that one up, easy on the bounce, one away.
You got both sides in the stands are up. It's a lot of Waynedale people. I don't think there's anybody in Apple Creek to go to the Golden Bear Deer yet.
And they're all standing here. There's a pitch swung on, lifted towards left field. And that's going to be put away for out number 2 as Cam Miller moves underneath of it. Oh, boy. Here you go, folks.
I got chills.
I got chills, too.
Everybody's up on their feet.
Dylan LaFollette at the plate.
You are 1 out away from winning a state championship. So few athletes can say that in their lives.
One of them's already found their way back to Holmes County today. Wayne County wants one as well. Here's the pitch. Swung on, called strike. Broke one off on the outside corner.
It's loud in here.
It is indeed. Dylan LaFollette, the pitch. Missed in the dirt, ball one. Count goes to 1-1. Logan Troyer has been outstanding here tonight. Going the distance thus far. Has given up just 5 hits on the evening. There's a wind-up and pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. He's up. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
74-mile-an-hour fastball.
Tristan Frank, calm, cool, and collected behind the plate, saying, Logan, calm down, give me another one. The delivery, the pitch. Swung on. Missed. Picked up by and that's it. Throw out at first base, got him, and that's it. Waynedale has won a state championship, their 3rd in 4 seasons, and how about that? Look at that pile of humanity on the field, Bill. Oh, boy.
Can I jump out of here and run down there and get on that pile? Holy cow.
The Waynedale Golden Bears have shut out Graham by a score of 3-0 and have claimed the Division 5 state championship. We'll take a break, come back here and wrap this one up from Canal Park after this on WKLM.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Do you have car troubles? Then A&J Exhaust and Tire Center is where you need to be. They specialize in fast, reliable, and affordable service. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center handles everything from oil changes to engine and brake repairs. Their certified technicians have you covered. With over 20 years of experience, they get your car back on the road hassle-free. For peace of mind, visit A&J Exhaust and Tire Center at 3236 Dover Road in Worcester or call 330-262-3374.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit clarkfowlerelectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
Number 7, Dylan.
And we are back here at Canal Park as Waynedale has defeated Graham Local by a score of 3-0 here in the Division V state championship. For Waynedale tonight, they would score 3 runs in this ball game. They would score 1 in the second inning, and that would be it until the bottom of the 6th inning when they would play 2 more runs to take this 3-0 victory over Graham Local. For Graham Local on the evening, they would score no runs, obviously, on just 5 hits in the night. There would be 3 errors on the Waynedale side here tonight. For Waynedale, they would score 3 runs on 6 hits with no errors. But Waynedale, again, getting their 3rd state championship in 4 seasons here in a dramatic fashion. Logan Troyer went the distance here on the mound for Waynedale tonight as he would strike out 6 and walk just 1 batter tonight as he would go the distance again in this victory for Waynedale. The awards are being handed out down on the field right now as Graham Local is receiving their runner-up trophies. We'll send it down here shortly for the Waynedale presentation. But, Bill, what a ball game here this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. And, my goodness, Waynedale, another state championship.
Another state championship. I just walked down and looked down. Just yellow and brown everywhere. What a following, for high school baseball. 4 trips in a row, 3 state championships. Unheard of in Wayne County, really. And then we had a team in Holmes County did it today as well. Pretty well represented.
Oh, my.
Pretty proud of them, really.
We just have great sports in our area up there. We're very blessed to be able to do what we do here at WKLM and see these great athletes day in and day out. And, when you look at Waynedale and the program that Coach Doherty has built here, I mean, his record is just remarkable. To do what he's done there in 5 years at Waynedale, you just don't see that everywhere, Bill.
Well, we've been doing them from the regionals, announcing their games, starting in the regional, and it's almost like a gauntlet of teams they came through. Youngstown, Cardinal Mooney, I can remember saying, man, they passed the eye test. These kids are all about 6'4", 240. Just, they all look like men. They beat them 10-4. Then you got Canton Central Catholic in the regional finals, perennial state team. Beat them 6-3, and then now you're at state, and you play Coldwater, probably the most legendary team in the state of Ohio. Their history, 22 trips to state or 24 trips, whatever they had, and you beat them in a close game 2-1, and then here you are playing this team, who's Graham Local comes in at 20-10, tight game, 1-0, and then they score 2 and 3-0. It's pretty impressive.
Graham Local coming out of the southwestern part of the state of Ohio here. But a good baseball team here. Their record 20-10. They played a lot of good competition as well. And, they were a great opponent for Waynedale and hung in there until Waynedale broke this open in the 6th inning. I mean, a 1-0 ball game. Yeah. You got to give them credit here for the way they played.
Absolutely. Yeah, they have nothing to be ashamed of. What an accomplishment to get to the state final, you think about it.
Well, making their first trip here to the state tournament. I'm sure that's going to leave a great memory with these kids and their fans and something that they'll never forget, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely, and good sportsmanship by both teams today, a lot to be proud of if you're a fan of high school athletics. You just love to watch games like this for sure. But hats off to Waynedale again for coming through that tournament trail. Those 4 tough games in a row. And in the districts, they run ruled 11-0 and 13-0. And the first game was a forfeit by East Cleveland Shaw. So you don't get here by accident. I said before, it wouldn't surprise me if these kids go back and start hitting today in the cage, and the Highland kids are probably hitting right now.
Yeah, they probably got done listening to this one, went out and started hitting as well.
They
no
did.
Doubt
That's
about it.
That's why they're so good.
No doubt about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for Waynedale to receive their awards down on the field. So we're going to throw it down on the field and let you listen in here as the award ceremony continues here from Canal Park. Join us now from the field.
Waynedale Golden Bear. Presenting the awards this evening, Athletic Director Andrew Johnson and Principal Richard Roth. Gentlemen, when your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion, recognizing your efforts this baseball season. Number 1, Cameron Miller. Number 2, Jordan Miller. Number 3, Cameron Mast. Number 4, Cordell Troyer. Number 5, Josh Yoder. Number 7, Colin McLaughlin. Number 8, Jaden Schlabach. Number 9, Brock Reschneider. Number 10, Tristan Franks. Number 11, Logan Troyer. Number 12, Shane Koblenz. Number 13, Hudson Barkman. Number 15, Spencer Porter. Number 22, Trevin Frazier. Number 23, Braden Steiner. Number 25, Maddox Kidd. Number 32, Evan Yoder. Number 33, Hank Miller. Camden Lemon. Camden Albertson. Sam Higgins. Reed McKelvey. Isaiah Miller. Dylan Raber. George Crone. Jay Mask. Hayden Mobley. And head coach Lucas Doherty. And now, presenting the state tournament championship trophy is OHSAA Executive Director Doug Ute.
Coach Dougherty, you shared with me earlier how blessed you are to raise a family in Apple Creek, and to support that it's not just the baseball, and the community supported this. Look at that community up here coming out to support these young men. I say you're spot on. And by the way, members of the community, Lucas took over this program 5 years ago, and they've averaged 26 wins each season. That's incredible. He's pointing at his team. Let's talk about part of this 5 year. You've been part of 4 trips to the state baseball tournament. You're part 30 wins this year. Your 4th regional championship in a row. Your 4th trip. 2022 when you were state champs. When you were sophomores, you were state champs. Last year, you made a trip in a 4, and this year, seniors, school's state championship trophy, Waynedale High School. Congratulations. I'm joined by our Director of Relations at the OHSAA, Mr. Timpson. On behalf of our member schools, our board of directors, and our staff today, we are very happy to present the baseball team from Waynedale, the 2025 Division V State Championship Trophy.
Fans, let's hear it one more time for both teams on outstanding season.
That was Executive Director Doug Ute from the OHSAA presenting the Division V Championship Trophy to the Waynedale Bears. Coming up, we will continue our post-game show here on WKLM right after these messages.
Attention Knights Nation.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Waynedale Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Eaton and Brewster, can help guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Whether it is a simple, elaborate, traditional, or unique ceremony, Waynedale Funeral Home is there to help you with all the decisions. For more information, call 330-359-5252. Waynedale Funeral Home is a proud supporter of the Waynedale Golden Bears.
Koblenz Painting in Holmesville, proud sponsor the Waynedale Golden Bears, is your go-to for top-quality spray painting. From commercial interiors and exteriors to residential exteriors and even steel buildings, new and old, they do it all. Family-owned for over 30 years, Kevin Koblenz is a third-generation spray painter who takes pride in every brush stroke. For craftsmanship you can trust, call Koblenz Painting at 330-231-3974. That's 330-231-3974. Koblenz Painting, painting with pride, built on tradition.
Dreaming of a perfect affordable home? Discover family-owned Hartford Homes. Hartford Homes, with over 50 years combined experience in the construction industry, offers turnkey homes including all land improvements, resulting in a stress-free custom home built for you. Our commitment to quality, community, and sustainability sets us apart. Visit HartfordHomesOhio.com today to schedule your visit. Tour inside 2 different model homes or browse our 22 online models. Discover Hartford Homes in Jeromesville and start your journey to a dream home.
Do you have car troubles? Then A&J Exhaust and Tire Center is where you need to be. They specialize in fast, reliable, and affordable service. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center handles everything from oil changes to engine and brake repairs. Their certified technicians have you covered. With over 20 years of experience, they get your car back on the road hassle-free. For peace of mind, visit A&J Exhaust and Tire Center at 3236 Dover Road in Worcester or call 330-262-3374.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Celebrate National Dairy Month all this week at Rody's IGA. They have Pillsbury Graham Biscuits, 2 for $5. Pillsbury Cinnamon Rolls, 2 for $5. IGA Shredded or Chunk Cheese, 3 for $6. Food Club Sliced Cheese, 2 for $4. Yoplait Go-Gurt, 2 for $5. Food Club Go-Gurt for $2.98. Daisy French Onion Dip for $2.98. Parquet Margarine for $2.48. Coffee Mate Iced Coffee or Liquid Creamer for $3.98. And Starbucks Liquid Creamer for $5.78. That's now through Sunday at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
And we're here alongside head coach Lucas Doherty. Coach, congratulations, another state championship. How you feeling right now?
Can't really explain the feeling, but definitely very proud of our team. We're excited to get back here, obviously, and we really wanted to finish the job this time. But very proud of our players. I think we played a complete game there. Logan Troyer. Just let it happen.
It's fine.
I'll scoot over here.
Now, come on, now. You know what's going to happen, Coach. They said let it happen. Come on, guys. He said just get it over with. I'm getting out of the way. That was the ice bath, folks. Lucas Doherty just got the ice back for victory. But, Coach, your team just a gutty performance tonight. Great pitching by Troyer. A 3-0 shutout in the state final. It's just got to be great.
Yeah, can't ask for much more. I think Graham played really tough defense there. It was not easy for us to score runs, but luckily multiple times we were able to put pressure on, get runners on, and finally break through there. But it really felt like, Logan controlled the game the whole time. So to see a sophomore like him go out there and pitch like that, and definitely want to give credit to our defense behind him. There were a couple very, very nice plays, especially Jordan Miller at shortstop, and we get a little bit spoiled with him and, take it for granted some of the plays he makes. But when you get Logan pitching like that and not really giving up anything free, and guys like that up the middle to play defense, it's fun to play baseball.
George makes it look easy at shortstop. Tristan Frank's behind the plate. I thought he had a big play there late in the game. Getting that throw down at second base got you out of a jam that changed the whole complexity of the ball game, Coach.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely going to miss Tristan behind the plate because there's a lot that goes unseen with him. We call some pitches, but he honestly calls a lot of the game. Does stuff like the throw behind at second to shut down. They really threatened that one inning. I think that was with nobody out.
It was,
and
indeed.
That got the first out of the inning. Took a little bit of pressure off of us and a little bit momentum back to us. And we're definitely going to miss him. But that was a great game and a great season for him to go out on.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Go enjoy this with your team, your Division 5 state champs.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's head coach Lucas Doherty, the Waynedale Golden Bears.
Firestone Farm tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to claim this 3-0 victory. For Waynedale on the night, they would get 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and they would leave 9 runners on base on the evening. For Graham Local from St. Paris, Ohio, they would score no runs on 5 hits, 3 errors, and they would strand 4 runners on base. For tonight on the mound for Apple Creek Waynedale, it will be Logan Troyer going the distance. He went 7 full innings, giving up just 5 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and he would get the victory for them tonight. On the other side for Graham Local, it would be on the mound Van Hoos, as he would go 4 innings, give up 3 hits, 1 run of his own, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and then Riesinger would come in relief and pitch 2 innings. He would give up 3 hits and 2 runs on the night. But Bill, we saw a great ball game here tonight, and Waynedale, again, state champions. What can you say?
Congratulations to Waynedale and the community of Waynedale. They certainly came out today and supported their team. I just thinking back, as a young boy, Waynedale in the 60s, and my dad was the coach at Northwestern, Waynedale was always a powerhouse. And some of the guys that played back then and through the 70s when I was in high school, and in the 80s and the 90s and now in the 2000s, it's just been a storied program, Think back some of the names, the Brad Millers and Charlie Millers and Jeff Vincent's. Les Sauer was a coach there for years. Tom Capek, who's got a commercial, was a legendary coach there. Jeff Green got drafted. Joe King, Braden Varner went to Kent State. Gary Jensen pitched that team to the national championship. Miller, Brock Schludecker, some of the great players, through the era. Mm-hmm. And, it's kind of really for all those guys too. It's obviously it's 2025, but there's a whole bunch of legendary players that have come through Waynedale in a storied program. Congratulations.
Well, it's a remarkable evening here for Waynedale. I mean, they are on a roll. 3 state championships in 4 years. Coach Dockery does an amazing job. These kids are first class. They handle themselves with class. It was a lot of fun and an honor to cover these Golden Bears as we went through the tournaments. Bill, it's been fun to work with you as well. I mean, I don't know of anybody better I'd like to sit here and listen talk baseball with here. You know your stuff, my man.
Thank you so much. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes not right.
It's been a lot of fun, but we want to give everybody a special thanks out there for tuning in and joining us here at WKLM. It's been a pleasure to have you with us and an honor to bring these games to here with us. We want to thank our special friends at Claxon Communication. Casey Claxon on hand here tonight, Natalie Holbrook and Andrew Dunlap back there. Bill Pim, Troy Fritz here with you. It was Phoenix Price back at the station. I'm sure everybody's heard this a lot, but towards the end of the day, happy Father's Day, everybody. I hope your Sunday was a great one. Bill, happy Father's Day to you, too, and I hope the rest of your summer's great. We'll look forward to seeing you here again down the road.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it a wrap here from Akron, Ohio tonight. We're going to pack it up and get out of here, but 2 state championships are headed back north. One went to Highland, one's going to Waynedale, and that's the way we're going to wrap it up tonight here. So one more time from Canal Park, it's Waynedale getting the victory 3-0. Until next time, so long, everybody.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.